Welcome back to another video on Excellent Sports. And in this video, as y'all can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about the Tush Push potentially getting banned, the brotherly shove, whatever you want to call it. Because if you've been here for a while, you know I'm an Eagles fan. So I had to speak on the issue at hand. The Packers they put in a report a few months ago about ban of the Tush Push because they don't like it. They don't like, well, we call it a brotherly shove, but they don't like it, and a few other teams aren't fans of it. I don't know who it is, but the Packers were the one team that came out, and was known to the public that the Packers were the first team to put in a request to ban it, and it has been a topic of conversation the last few years because of how overpowered it is. But and it's a clip that circulated when the Packers tried to do it, and Jordan Love failed miserably. Now, me, just as a football fan in general, the quarterback sneak has always existed. Like, sure, the Eagles took it and made it their like own thing, but the quarterback sneak has always existed. It's not some play that nobody else can use. Like, every team can use it. I've seen the Bills do it with Josh Allen. The Ravens don't really have to do it because of how dynamic Lamar is. And even Josh Allen, the Bills don't have to do it, but they definitely do it sometimes if it's like a 1 yard line situation to get the touchdown. I've seen other teams do the tush push. The Eagles took it and made it their own thing because of how effective they are with the tush push, but it's not some 100% success rate. Like, it is very effective. We do use it well a lot, but the Eagles have other plays. They have other players they can use. And Jalen Hurts, he can move on his legs. Saquon Barkley just had a phenomenal season. And people that think it's because of the Eagles' offensive line, Saquon had multiple 1,000-yard seasons with the Giants with a bad offensive line. So, of course, it's going to look better with a great offensive line compared to what he had in New York. That's not what we're talking about. Talking about the tush push. Do I think it shouldn't get banned? That's just my opinion on it. I think it's stupid to ban it because every team has the ability to use their play. Not every team has the personnel to use it. Theoretically, anything can be used, but do you have the personnel to do it? That's what it comes down to. And I imagine those other teams that put in reports, it probably wasn't the Bills because they have a 6'6" quarterback they can easily do that with, who their offensive lineman can push into the end zone and push to get the first down. And the quarterback sneak has always existed, and that's really what it was. It wasn't used as much in the past, no, but since the 2020s, really since Jalen Hurts, when he started playing and towards the end of that season and getting started in 2021, the Eagles have been super effective with it because they have such a great offensive line. Like, it's not, like, part of that personnel, you have to have a great offensive line to do it. Like Jordan Love isn't as strong as Jalen Hurts. That's no knock on Jordan Love, but you got to have a strong quarterback to do it, and you have to have a great offensive line to utilize the tush push. You have to have the right personnel to use the move. So I think banning the move because other teams don't have the personnel to do it, I think that's stupid. Because any team can use it however they want to, but do you have the personnel to do it? Probably not. So I don't know who the other teams are. I know the Packers were the team that submitted the report. And I know it's other teams that have tried to use it and have failed. The Eagles tush push isn't 100% success or anything like that. I don't even think it's 90%. It's probably somewhere in the 70s or 80s because it's the most effective throughout the league. But it's not something monumental to where it's like they're getting it done every time. So, like I said, I think it's stupid because, and then even if you do ban the tush push, the Eagles have plenty of plays. Jalen Hurts can get it down to Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown. Saquon Barkley, he can go off for a 100-yard game. When Will Shipley, once he starts getting minutes, once he starts getting some snaps in, because he had a good playoff game against the Commanders. Yeah, he got a good O-line, but you need a good O-line to succeed. I don't know why that's ever been. I don't know if people make it seem like you need a bad offensive line to be a good running back. Not how it works. But Will Shipley, once he gets more snaps and he becomes like the 2 on the team, I think he'll look better next season. So the Eagles have plenty of plays and a great playbook. Nick Sirianni, you can say what you want about him as a coach. He did win a Super Bowl. He got there twice. So not the not the biggest fan of Nick Sirianni, but he has gotten us two Super Bowls in the last 3 years. So you can't take that away from him. Obviously, he had the talent. Uh, Bad teams don't make the playoffs. They don't get to the Super Bowl. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think I should have to go over that. But if it is banned, I mean, it doesn't really matter because the Eagles have other players they can use. But I just think it's stupid it's a that the Eagles used to play so well that teams want to ban it. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Tush Push should get banned? Or do y'all think it should stay in the future and other teams just need better personnel so they can utilize the play? Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and like I said, comment what y'all think.